Hi, this is Vicki Romaine with Cheerful Greetings, and today we're going to make another pocket. This is pocket H. As I have previously mentioned in my videos, my series on a book of pockets, is I have labeled each one a different letter, so that if you wanted to ask a question or something, I would know which pocket you were referring to. So this is pocket H. I have a piece of designer paper, and I have put a piece on the back because I want it double-sided. Now, I need a square, and I don't have my cutter with me, so I could make a square by putting my sheet up and making it parallel to the edge. But look how big the square will be. So, and I don't want one that big. So what I'm going to do is do the very same thing, but I'm going to do it down here and fold it in like this. Give it a good press. And if you will notice, my edge is pretty much parallel to that edge. Next, what I'm going to do, I need to have it cut. So let me turn my ruler around here. And instead of using the scissors, I'm going to do it this way. My hands aren't as strong as they used to be. So we have that side done. And it doesn't matter that if it's rough. And I'm going to turn it this way. And I have my square. Now I do want to cut this a little bit here. I don't mind it rough, but that's just a little bit too much right there. So I'm going to clip that here. So this is how you can tear your paper the right size without using your cutter. Turn it into a triangle. So I have to decide which side I want to be my main side. And I think I want the print of the women on my outside. So what I'm going to do is turn it down and grab hold of the bottom and pull it up and make a triangle. And then you press it down. I'll get this stuff out of the way here. Now I have made my triangle. Next, I want to turn my sides over to the center. And I'm going to make it put it about here. Now, the only thing I'm doing right now is just folding to get the paper to go where I want it to go. I'm not gluing anything. And then I do the other side the same way. Put it over. It's kind of hard working with two pieces of paper glued together. And that looks pretty even. So I press it down. Now, I've got my basic design. So what I'm going to do is open it up. And you have to watch and make sure you don't separate the front part of the piece of paper from the back, because it is glued down. Next, I'm going to distress my papers. And it doesn't matter that the edge is rough. If it has white showing, just go ahead and distress over it. You want it to have the appearance of torn paper, and we definitely have that. I'm going to go all the way around. Then I'm going to turn it on the other side and do the same. Okay, now we're going to start again. I put the front side down. I'm going to fold it in half. I'm going to take the right side and take it over to about a little over the middle. And then I'm going to do the same with the left side. That gets our paper back in shape. I'm going to glue from one seam to the other. And we're almost through with this pocket. And I press it down so it will dry. Okay, next I'm going to put glue on the upper flap. And press it down. Now the fact that this writing from the back side shows really makes it more interesting. Now the thing here, make sure when you pull your piece down, you're pulling both pieces and not just half of the piece of designer paper that you glued to the other half. You want to bring down both halves. Okay. Then you just put a little dab of glue down here. And hold it down. Now, the reason you glue down here is because you want whatever you put in that pocket not to fall out. Let's see what I have here. I've got this flower here. I can put that in there. And that's my pocket. And see, it's got the little outer flap there showing. Now, what I want to do is decorate it. And I don't have much to decorate. So I think what I'm going to do is basically, let me see. I've got a couple flowers here. I thought that would be appropriate. That flower is almost as big as the pocket, but I think that will work. I think I like that. I've got these, but they're so close to the background that you really can't see the flower. So we will go with this yellow flower. Oops. We will go with this yellow flower and put it on. Okay, I have put this little flower and gives it a little bling. And first, look, when you look at this page here, it looks like the pocket's too small. So I'm going to have to add something else. I can make another pocket, but I think I'll just add something to it to the page. And that's when you have a bird, that's what I'm thinking about putting on there. You have to have a feather. And if the bird's flying around, he's going to probably lose his feathers. So let me see if I can get a little glue on here. I'm at the end of my jar. There's still some in there. Okay, I'm going to stick my little feather there underneath, just to kind of give it a little extra bling. Other feathers don't give it a bling, but a little pizzazz. I've got another feather here. I can put him on the side. And I don't think that's too much. That's just kind of gives a little accent to the pocket. I haven't glued the pocket on yet. I'm trying to decide exactly where I want it. I've got this bird that I have distressed to go with the pocket. I've got this bird here, which is not distressed, and I think I'm going to use him. So we'll just make him a little distressed bird here. And I'm using walnut stain. I use the walnut stain most of the time. And I think I'm going to put that little bird right here in my pocket here. And then I can put whatever I want to in my pocket. So let's go do that. Put this little bird up here. I don't want it too close to the edge. And if you noticed, I have put my tape down the side of my page. And that's how I'm putting it on the spine, is with that little edge of tape. And it's taped on both sides of the page. And these are flat, so that will leave plenty of space to put my items in my pocket. And now we'll glue our pocket down. As you can see, this was a very easy pocket to do. I'm going to put him down here fairly close to the bottom. And I'll let him sit right here and dry. And I kind of like the little feathers on it. I think that makes it kind of neat. And now it's so I can put something down into the pocket, and like this. And this just happens to be on the back of the page I did yesterday, or last week, excuse me, last week. Seems like yesterday, but it was last week. Okay, this is what I call my wrapped pocket. It is pocket H, and I call it the wrapped pocket. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please make a comment. Come back and see me. And don't forget to subscribe. And have a great crafting day. Bye.